Hey guys, Kayak Fishing Carl here again today. We are talking about an essential piece of gear for kayak fishing, your hat. A good hat can make or break your day on the water. Lots of people wear different hats for different reasons. And I find a baseball cap, while shading the eyes, does not offer enough protection for my ears and for the back of my neck. So that's why I don't wear a baseball hat when I'm out on the water. And I usually wear a wide brim hat. You might think that every wide brim hat was created equal, but you'd be wrong. I'm going to talk about several hats I've used in the past and their pros and cons. First, you have the ubiquitous Booney hat. Every paintball or airsoft warrior has one. They're fairly cheap, come in a plethora of different camo patterns. They're tough, waterproof-ish, and some have vents built into the sides. You can see this one does too. Despite the vents, they do not breathe very well. They are a bit heavy. I've worn them out on summer days fishing and thought my brain was going to melt. The brim is fairly rigid, but it can take on a bend with a bit of abuse. You can see this one is having a hard time making a straight line. The pros for this hat, they're tough as nails. The cons, they're hot and heavy. Alright, next we have the cheap Booney hat style from Walmart or Amazon. They come in lots of colors and different materials. They're one size fits most. They're waterproof-ish and lighter than the military style hat. Brim is very resistant to wind and will lift up or not lift up or flip down too easily. This one, you're probably saying, why did I buy an ugly orange hat? Well, I got an orange guy. So the pros, they're cheap. Cons, not as tough, may not last. One size fits most. Even though I got an adjuster, you can see this hat. It's probably too small for me. It's probably going to give me a headache by the time I get off the water at the end of the day. Next is the hat I used to wear a lot for fishing or any other outdoor activity that needed sun protection. This is the Columbia Sportswear borabora Boonie hat. It's a bit more expensive than the Walmart hat, has lots of ventilation and a nice headband. Drawstring to adjust the size. See the ventilation there. Nice headband on the inside. Fits a bit on the small side for me. It's a one size fits most. Waterproof. Colors are all neutral earth tones. The brim is a bit resistant to wind gusts. Not really great for that, but a little bit. I've worn mine a lot over the years. It can get a bend if you fold it up. I've worn mine quite a bit, and after a couple years, the brim or the band has gotten a bit of a stain. It's hand wash only in cold water. I just washed this one. You can probably still see that it's got a bit of a stain on it. The pros for this hat, they're well made, good quality, floats. Cons, fits a bit too small. Alright, lastly guys, is my favorite and my current fishing hat, the Outdoor Research Aquifer Sun Sombrero. While a bit more expensive than the Columbia, it has a wider brim, particularly in the back. Two color options, khaki and sand. Outdoor Research offers these in 4 sizes, small, medium, large, and extra large. This is an extra large, and they're still quite adjustable. In a downpour, I have opened this hat up with the adjuster and actually worn it over top of a hood. Which is not something I could have done with any of the other hats. They all fit too small for me to be able to do this. This is a really nice feature when you're caught in a downpour. It's really chilly, and there's nothing insulating your head from the top of the hat. So that's another really big bonus with this hat. The strap, this little strap, which every hat seems to have, on this one is removable. But I don't recommend offering your hat up to the vengeful wind gods. It's about a $60 hat by the time you factor in shipping. So you guys notice the shape here, there's actually a small peak built into the front of this hat. All the other ones, they're flat brim. This one actually has a bit of a peak. You can see it centers right there. That makes it very resistant to being pushed around by wind and rain. So I have worn this blasting across the lake with the string on, of course, in a powerboat, and the front stayed, the sides blew up to look like a trifold hat. So this guy, waterproof, floats, wider brim, especially at the back there. You can see just how much wider the brim is at the back. I like the shape that it takes on. It's light, it's machine washable. It's a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for. Pros, great quality. I love this hat. The adjustability and the fact that it comes in a couple different sizes. Cons, the only con for me is the price. I believe in paying for something if it's good quality. So it's not a bank breaker. They're about 50 bucks Canadian on the Outdoor Research website, and then shipping. So I would highly recommend this hat. If you can score one cheaper than about 50 bucks, that's great. They have other designs as well, but this is my favorite one. The top is really lightweight, lots of ventilation, it's very light. The light colors reflect the sun, don't overheat your brain. That's it. I love this hat. You guys, I'm telling you, the hat can make or break your day on the water. Thanks guys for watching my videos. Kayak Fishing Carl, telling you, keep catching them. See you again.